Guys, we're back. Shout out to the subs, guys. Shout out to the subs, guys. This is a video that I know it's probably not going to get a lot of views, but I don't really care, guys. This is the real spirit of this channel, guys. I'm getting high, and I'm just watching shit that I like to watch, listening to music that I like to listen to. And that's really it. And I put it on YouTube. There's some of you guys who fuck with me doing that, and shout out to all you guys, and you know what I mean? But I'm assuming this probably won't get too many views because I know I could tell what kind of stuff, which artists or what kind of stuff will get me views and not get me views. This is not gonna get me very many views, but I don't give a fuck, guys. We're about to watch this, guys. Les Paul. Now this is 2010. This is like right after he died. Which rest in peace to the great fucking Les Paul, guys. If you know, you guys, I did like maybe one reaction only so far. I'm gonna start reacting to a lot of Les Paul on this channel, whether people watch it or not. I don't really give a fuck because I just love listening to him, guys. Les Paul is one of my absolute all-time favorites. One of my biggest influences on me ever, for sure. With music, and even more than music, because Les Paul was more than just music. Like, he was so fucking legendary and all the shit he did. You know what I mean? The overdubbing, the multi-tracking, the echoes, the verbs, the echo chambers, the delays. You know what I mean? The close miking, the everything, the log, everything. I mean, obviously, right? The fucking harmonical hole. We don't gotta get into it, but anyway, rest in peace to the great fucking Les Paul and Lester Pulphus, right? Let's check it out, guys.
The Iridium nightclub in Manhattan, New York City is the venue which was home to one of the most remarkable characters in music history.
Here's the man that changed the music for all of us, the great one himself, Mr. Les Paul.
Many a rock star could be found among the audience packed in here to see Les Paul perform until just a few months before his death. He was 94 when he died in August 2009.
Rest in peace, Les, man.
When he passed away, I had 845 calls on my cell phone alone. And that's not counting the internet, that's not counting our office in New York, that's not counting the telephone in New York, that's just my cell phone. And these are people like Slash, Billy Gibbons, Cole Richie Sambora, Tony Bennett, Steve Miller was on the road, he said, I'll be there tomorrow. All these guys were very close to Pop. And they all said the same thing. And we lost somebody special.
For real though, man.
Les Paul was considered one of the finest guitarists of his generation, developing his techniques from jazz to...
Not just, she's right about that, but I just have to add it to that. Fucking, not just one of the finest guitarists of his generation, one of the fucking great guitarists of all fucking time. You know how many guys to this day, fucking, and I'm not hating on it, but you know how many fucking guitarists are out there, the percentage of guitarists out there who only know how to do a minor pentatonic in the fucking root position, that fucking pattern 4, if you know Caged, like, which is fine, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just Les, of course, was one of the greats of his generation, but he's just one of the greats of all fucking time. Majority of guitar players now can't even copy what he did, much less fucking actually do that or go beyond it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. Of course, guitar has progressed past Les, of course, but he was a true pioneer for sure. For sure, a real pioneer in the history of the electric guitar. Not just the instrument itself, but I'm saying like in terms of playing it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, Les is one of the fucking all-time greats. Fuck that.
Les Paul was considered one of the finest guitarists of his generation, developing his techniques from jazz to pop in the years after World War II. He married the singer Mary Ford, and they
It was actually before that, but all right, it's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna. I mean, I was gonna say we're not gonna get super technical, but I guess I am, right? But he was doing it before World War II, not the years after World War II. Although I get it, that is when he really, really blew up. You know what I mean? That's when him and Mary and all that. But he was doing shit since before the war. You know what I mean? The early Les Paul trio of recordings. You know what I mean? Clearly, obviously, of course, one of the great, beautiful, romantic recordings of all time. Fucking Bing Crosby. It's been a long, long time with the Les Paul trio, right? I'm like, come on, what are we doing,
In
guys?
the years after World War II, he married the singer Mary Ford and they recorded their own radio show, performing their hits such as How High the Moon. But as well as being a renowned musician, he was one of those rare people who could excel in both art and science.
Les was a consummate inventor, and he was using effects and amplification and sound-on-sound tape, and really was the person that invented effects in guitars.
Les Paul's music and recording techniques made a big impression across the Atlantic in Liverpool in the early 1960s, where four lads with mop head haircuts were creating what would become the most iconic band in music history.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you tomorrow.
Almost half a century
What is this
after
news
those
story?
early Beatles days, Paul
Why is-
McCartney is in the middle of a hectic international tour, playing 3 hours a night to packed houses. But he was happy to make time in Toronto to talk to Icon about a man whose influence he treasures.
When we got into the studio, we wanted to experiment. And I'm sure at the back of our minds, there was the idea that Les was the great innovator, the great experimenter. He'd opened the doors to that. I think without him, we wouldn't have known that there was such a thing as speeding up. So on early Beatle records, we didn't
Facts.
know that.
Facts.
We had a
Real shit,
solo,
though.
Hard Day's Night solo, which was very hard to play. So George Martin sort of said, well, we could. We said, okay, dun, do, 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 dun, do, 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 do. And we played it, sped up. So we used a lot of those techniques, and I think it's probably Les's influence that made us even think of that.
Man, he was literally the originator of that. You know what I mean? Really? Really? This shit just decided to not play. Really? Right as I'm fucking recording the video, right? What are we doing, guys? Come on. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep this in. What am I gonna do? Cut this out? No. We're keeping this shit real, guys. Hey. Sometimes fucking the internet fucking... I don't know why, though, because fucking they just came to the day with a fucking brand new fucking router, because apparently the old one fucking wasn't fucking working, because my internet kept going out like every fucking 2 hours. So they brought the router went from like this size to one that's like this fucking big. I swear it's this big, and fucking I gotta fucking take a picture of it. So shit post, guys, this shit is like literally this fucking big. It's a giant ass router now that they gave me. And still, what the fuck? Really? Serio? This is what we're doing, guys? Damn. That was weak as hell. Well. Hey, guys. Less is the shit. I guess that's all we really need to know, right? Damn. This is pretty disappointing, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. What the fuck? And if I refresh, nope. No internet. Damn. Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. Yeah.
So this is
Oh, shit.
Icon found him preparing.
Let's go, guys.
So we used a lot of influencer.
The black VU shirt. All right, Slash.
Les Paul's influence continued well beyond the Beatles and touched a new generation of guitar gods, including Slash, the Axeman of Guns N' Roses, successful solo artist, and
I hate whoever wrote what the fuck she had to read, because she's not. I mean, obviously she didn't write that, but whoever wrote a new generation of guitar gods Slash the Axeman. Like, all right, don't say Axeman. He's a guitar player. We get it. A lot of times guitar players call a fucking guitar an axe. All right, we get it. The Axeman. So terrible. A new generation of guitar gods. Okay, fucking. All right, we got it.
including Slash, the Axeman of Guns N' Roses,
The
successful
Axeman.
solo artist and poster boy for Guitar Hero. Icon found him preparing to entertain audiences in Tokyo.
a lot of the techniques that we used prominently on record on records and rock and roll, especially throughout the 70s and the 80s. And now that digital has become such a major force in recording, we try to emulate those techniques digitally. So this basically the sound is the same, although we're not using tape to do it. But still, the idea originated with Les Paul.
But for all his inventiveness, Les Paul's most visual legacy is the electric guitar which takes his name. Frustrated by his acoustic guitar's lack of volume, he set about creating sound from a solid body electric guitar. His first and most basic attempt was known as the Log, a far cry from the classic design which resulted from his collaboration with the Gibson Guitar Company.
The electric guitar, when I was done with it, was to be shaped like a woman, was to be shaped like someone you wished to hold, that you loved, something that you couldn't wait to go home and put it in your lap and play it.
Is that his way of...
It would respond with beautiful, beautiful sounds. And then I could take that thing and go to a nightclub.
I was gonna say, it's less subbing.
With a great big orchestra and be a superpower.
Was that less subbing the Bo Diddley guitar?
It's shaped sort of like a woman. It's got the round top and even bigger bottom and all that kind of. And that may be true or not. I'm not really sure. But something aesthetically about that guitar just pleases me in a lot of different ways.
It's just beautiful to play. It's a classic, and one of the ones I have is 50 years old. So it's a sort of great antique as well as it being a classic. It plays great, and I think that's due to Les's expertise. And so you grow to love it because it's just a beautiful guitar.
I was privileged. It was almost like a gift for possibility to do the right thing at the right time, to put something together that worked, whether it's the multi-track recording, to make Sinatra sound better, or the Beatles, or whether it was something like the guitar that he no longer was a wimp, but he was a big first-class heavyweight fighter.
Let's go, Les. Guys.
If you want to see more from Paul McCartney / Billy Gibbons and others, visit our website. Music.
I want for you to shut the fuck up. That's what I want. Guys, holy shit. Like, what am I supposed to say after that, guys? Other than rest in peace to the great Les Paul. You know what I mean? And, nothing else to say, guys. That's it. Rest in peace, Les. Shout out to the subs, guys. That's it. If you guys want to hear my music, it's in the description. And shout out to subs. Like, rest in peace, Les.